working on is writing expressions. So what exactly is an expression? It's where you have numbers, symbols, and operations, such as you're adding or multiplying, grouped together that show the value of something. Okay? Now, two important things with expressions. There is no equal sign. There is no equal sign. We're not looking for what it equals. That becomes an equation. And when we have the equal sign, it becomes an equation. And they're always sure work below. Okay, like we've been doing with our order of operations, we're working below it instead of to the right of it. Okay? What you're going to do now is you're going to see that there is on the next page is a word sort, organizer, and then a list. I want you to work on sorting those words where you think, if they mean add, subtract, multiply, divide, or equal. So take about 5 minutes to do that. Pause the video right here, please. Okay, so now we pick up where we left off. Hopefully you've done the word sort, and here's the check for that. Okay, so we can see that these words all mean add. Add, combine, increase, more than, put together, sum. All these words mean subtract here. Let's see if I can. I'll move that over so we can see it a little bit better. We've got minus, subtract, less than, difference, loss. I'm not sure which. There we go. I'll zoom it in for you. Minus, less than, take away, fewer. The equal part, we have total. Solve in all was calculate. Multiply, pretty simple, times, multiply product. And divide is divide quotient half. Again, take your sheet and check it. Okay, next you'll find a blank page, and I want you just to fill this in from here. Because we also work with parentheses, it's also important to know that it says product of usually means things together. Okay, I want the sum of, the quantity of, the difference of. Okay, so we need to put those all together. So when we see, okay, twice the sum of. So I'm going to take what I'm adding, twice the sum of 4 plus 6, and put that in parentheses and then multiply it by 2. Okay, twice means multiply it by 2. So take a minute, pause here, get that written on that blank sheet for me, please. Okay, so now what we're going to do is actually take these word problems and we're going to write out the expression. Again, no equal sign. I'm not solving it necessarily right now. Right now we're not solving it. I don't need answers. I just need the expression. Okay, so when we're writing numerical expressions from a word statement, we write the numerical expression and we do not answer. Do not answer. Okay? So this would be an example here. If given the statement of sum of 4 and 5, how would we write that? Okay? So I'm noticing I've got sum of, sum, remember, is the answer to an addition problem. Okay? So if I'm summing sum of 4 and 5, I should have 4 plus 7. Okay? Write that down, please. So if we go to another one here, another example, it says the product of. Product of tells me I'm going to put these in parentheses. I'm going to put those in parentheses. Is subtracted from double of 40. Double of 40, okay? This means 2 times. Double means 2 times. Okay, so when I put this all together with my numbers and symbols, I'm going to say the product of 6 and 7 is subtracted from. And this is where we have to be careful with subtraction. From means that this has got to be at the end. Even though it's read first, it's got to be at the end. So I have to take my 2 times 40 and then subtract 6 times 8. Okay, product is multiplied. Of tells me parentheses. Okay, subtracted from means that this has got to be less. Double means 2. So 2 times 40 minus 6 times 8 in my parentheses. Okay, take a minute to write that down, please. Okay, so here's just a couple practice ones. Add 6 and 9 and divide the sum by 3. So I've got to have this answer first before I divide it by my 3. Okay, so I would take my 6 plus my 9 and divide, divided by 3. Sum means I need the answer. So I need the answer to that addition problem before I can divide it. So I would have 6 plus 9 in parentheses divided by 3. Okay, now this next one I want you to write it yourself. So pause here, write it yourself, and then after you're done, check it with the answer check here. Okay, so hopefully you have tried it. So let's take a look. 5 is subtracted from 1/2, means I'm going to divide by 2 of 46. Okay, so I have to take 46 divided by 2. And if I want to, I could put parentheses minus 5. Because I need this answer before I can subtract. 1/2 of 46 minus 5. Now, one thing about division, and we'll go over this, I think, tomorrow. We can always use a division bar. So if we could also write this as 46 divided by 2 minus 5. So either way, with parentheses, without parentheses, you're correct. As long as it's in this order and the 5 is at the end. Okay? Now we have a few you tries. Okay, just like before, you are going to do these on your own. You'll come and check them with me, and then I will hand you the practice sheet. Okay, so you work on these, check them with me, and then I will hand you the practice sheet.